Happy Valentine's Day, everybody. On this day that is designed to celebrate love, I am aware that it was designed or invented by a greeting card company because they wanted to make money. But regardless, if you are somebody that does stop and celebrate love in your life on this day, I thought a relevant topic might be to talk about workplace romances. So if you are a leader that just likes to think that you can outlaw all love in your workplace and that people are never going to hook up and they're never going to get into relationships, my first message to you is you're kidding yourself. It does happen, super prevalent. Obviously, there's some rules of engagement around it that we do need to have in place to make sure it doesn't undermine the workplace, people's ability to do their jobs, etc. But here's a fact for you. According to the Society of Human Resource Management, who've done a number of studies on this over the years, somewhere between 20 and 25% of people will meet the love of their life at work. So we can accept that it's going to happen. It's how we go about it that really matters. So rule number one is let's make sure we've got some really clear boundaries in place. So if you have a crush on the boss, the bad news is you cannot date your manager. Equally, if you are the boss and you are attracted to someone in your team, that is a really firm no-go zone. Obviously, there's a power imbalance in that relationship. There's lots of reasons why it can go south and cause a lot of stress and issues for people. So I have seen cases where that kind of relationship has soured and has led to claims of sexual harassment that have become quite a serious issue. So let's not go there. Let's make sure that if we are going to get into a relationship, there isn't that inappropriate relationship. Then it's about making sure that if you are a couple, keep your drama at home. People don't want to listen to you arguing, whether it's in a meeting or in the kitchen. So if you are having dramas, then make sure you keep them out of the workplace. Recognise when it might be time for one of you to leave. So your relationship may kick off, your peers, you're in different departments, time goes by, all of a sudden you find yourself either having to work really closely on a day-to-day basis. For some couples that works beautifully, for others it's just too hard. So, the day may come where working together is no longer the best option for you. Another thing I would encourage you to accept is that most people are going to have a degree of concern around pillow talk. So in other words, whatever they tell you, they're going to assume is likely to go through to your partner as well. So that might have a degree of impact on how people engage with you. But again, hopefully if those relationships are appropriate and your peers, there's no reporting line involved, then hopefully that shouldn't be too much of an issue. So those are all the warning signs in terms of how not to get into trouble. Obviously, be aware what your workplace policies are around this. As a former HR director, I find it ridiculous to try and ban workplace relationships because it's like everything that people truly want, it'll just drive it underground. So if that's you, challenge your thinking. I'm not sure that policy really helps you. But again, if you're the person falling in love with that colleague, keep it tidy, keep it appropriate. Let's make sure we're in the workplace. It's about work, that we're keeping all of those domestics or public displays of affection outside of the office. Apart from that, enjoy. I've met many couples in my career who've gone on to have fabulous marriages and relationships. They've had children. It's a wonderful thing if we do it right. So happy Valentine's Day.